Howdy Ho, YouTube. Jon-Luke Vgc here, and welcome to the road to El Toronto. I hope you like that pun. Yeah, so the GC is over. My hopes have been crushed from doing well in that. So we are going to keep moving along, and it is now time to start prepping for the Toronto Regionals in December. And why not kill two birds with one stone? Take you all along for the journey. You will not know my team. I will not tell you what team I'm using before the event. I will certainly share it afterwards. And that's also because I don't even know what team I'm using yet. So we are beginning that. And the way I'm going to do that is we're going to start playing really hyper meta teams. I'm going to understand them. I'm going to get to know what makes them work, why they work, see if I can build my own team out of something that I really like there, and know how to counter them when the time comes in December. So let's go ahead, take a look at the team I'm using today. We're doing a throwback today, an old one, but a goodie. The Reg H brainchild of Nicholas Morales. We have Rain. This is exactly where I want to start. Rain is still very powerful in the meta. It's a really good archetype, and I wanted to get to understand where it all started. So let's take a really brief look at the team, because I'm sure you know. We have Safety Goggles, Incin, Intimidate, Terra Ghost with Fake Out, Flare Blitz, Knockoff, and Parting Shot. Absolutely nothing special there, except that this Incin is actually really offensive. It's 164 Adamant attack, which gets it to like 171. Way more offensive than you normally see, so it's not as defensive as you're used to, so just be aware of that, but it deals a ton of damage. We have Pelipper, Focus Ash, Max Speed, Max Special Attack, Modest, Terra Ghost, Drizzle with Hurricane, Weather Ball, Tailwind, and Protect. Absolutely nothing to look at there. We have Basculegion, Terra Water, Mystic Water, Swift Swim with Protect, Wave Crash, Aqua Jet, and Last Respects. Really fantastic mon. Puts in a lot of work. We have Amoongus, Citrus Berry, Terra Water, Regenerator with Spore, Rage Powder, Pollen Puff, and Clear Smog to answer Don Dozo. Yes, that's exactly what it is. We have Maushold, Wide Lens, Terra Grass Technician with Pop Bomb, Follow Me, Taunt, and Protect. That is obvious. The Terra Grass is smart there because it stops you from getting Rage Powdered by Rocky Helmet Amoongus. So you don't actually take the Rage, so you won't get the Rocky Helmet damage, and you can Pop Bomb into what you needed to. So Grass makes a ton of sense, and you would want it. The only other option would be if you wanted to go Terra Ghost, you can, but then all of a sudden you need to hold Safety Goggles, which is really scary. So something. And Archaludon, Assault Vest, Terra Grass Stamina with Electro Shot, Dragon Pulse, Flash Cannon, and Body Press. So what are you leading with the team? How do you use this team? Well, it's usually pretty simple. My big thing right now is working on the line. So I need to have a game plan for every team that I face up against. So if I know the line, and I know that they have a ton of physical attackers, and I can deal a lot of damage off rip, I'm going Maushold Arc, I'm pop bombing into my Archaludon, and I'm KOing things with Body Press. Let's be safe here. That's obvious, that's huge, and it does a ton amount of damage, and all of a sudden it's very, very hard to damage you unless they have Haze on their team. If they don't have opposing weather, and I think water-type moves go crazy off rip, I'm leading Pelipper Basque, obviously, and then I can just start hitting things with Wave Crash, I can start hitting things with Hurricane, I can set up a Tailwind, that kind of stuff. If I don't quite know, I'm actually probably leading, like if I'm like, oh, I don't know what they're going to lead, there's a bunch of options. I'm normally leading one of Pelipper Basque and one of Maushold Archaludon. So, or Incin Basque is also an option sometimes. You'll see it a lot today, but by Trick Room, like if they're going to go Trick Room, I usually lead Incin Basculegion. Give them a bit of a, oh no, swap in Peli. Especially if they're going to lead with like Ursaluna, so that way I can get an initial Intimidate off. Swap in Peli, Terra Water Basque, KO the Trick Room setter, normally in DD. Terra Water in Rain is a guaranteed OHKO on max defense, max HP, bold, in DD. So keep that in mind. It's very, very helpful. And then all of a sudden their entire game plan is taken off. Yeah, so it's really one of those. It's Pelipper Basque, Maushold Arc, Incin Basque, Incin Archaludon, Incin Maushold, something like that. Amoongus is by far my least brought mon, but it's really only there because there's not. Normally I would bring it for setup or if I can put a bunch of stuff to sleep, but a ton of things have answers for Amoongus, so hesitant to bring it. And Trick Room matchups, it's not my favorite because it gets hurt by Psy Spam, which is really big, so something to keep in mind. Maybe if Amoongus was Rocky Helmet, I would consider it a little bit more for Sash Pokemon, but as of right now, I very rarely ever bring Amoongus, which is totally fine. It was probably more useful then, but now the meta has adapted, so thank you so much, Nicholas Morales, for making and sharing this team. I'm sure you all have seen it, but let's go ahead and hop into the battle so we can start understanding a little bit more about the Regulation H high meta teams. Let's do this. Okay, we have Smeargle, Meowscarada, Murkrow, Ursaluna, Blood Moon, Goldango, and Hisui and Arcanine. Interesting. Maushold, I think, is really good here. Mainly for the Smeargle. 1, 2... With Terra Grass is nice. In case there's Spore. I think I kind of want to go with 2 modes here. I'm going to go Basculegion. I'm going to go Arc. And I'm going to go Pelipper. I found that when I don't know... So as I said, this is going to be a way more focused on, like, straight competitive Pokemon. So I found that when I don't know the clear line for the team, so if you don't know, the line is basically the understanding of what you need to do to win the match. I practice with this team enough now. On certain archetypes, I understand the line and what I need to do. But so for this one, I normally start with a part of each of the 2 particular modes. Cool. So here, I'm happy to Pop Bomb Meowscarada and just protect Basque. Murkrow doesn't really provide much to be afraid of right now. I can Haze later on in the match, but what I can do in that regard is just Electro Shot it. Normally, Meowscarada is not going to run Terra Ghost, so I'm not really afraid. And I don't know the player yet, so I'm just going to go in assuming that they're going to go for, I would think, like, Tailwind plus Flower Trick into Basque. There's the Tailwind. Yep. Oh, I always forget the Protean. Yep, and there's that. So, Pop Bomb connects. I don't know how many I'm gonna need. One more. Okay. Not amazing, but not the end of the world, actually. I'm actually happy to Pop Bomb you, Terra Water, Aqua Jet. They don't have a way to stop priority. And 6 would have gotten me there, but I'm assuming Terra Water Aqua Jet will KO Meowscarada. And I'm not quite remembering anything else on the team that I'm going to want to save Terra for either, except maybe Smeargle. Yep, so they're just going to let me go straight for it. Bomb. There goes Meowscarada. Okay, so I could see Murkrow going for a Foul Play here or a Brave Bird, but I don't think either would KO. Yep. Oh, perfect. Wow, that still did a lot. To remember that Pop Bomb is only 99% accurate, so it still has a chance to miss. Actually, in all of my practice with the team, that was my first time that Pop Bomb has missed. So, pretty lucky there. I practiced a decent chunk with the team. But that's 2 KOs, and I've got none. So who's left? They still have a Tailwind, which I'm not in love with, but I can double protect this turn to stall. My big fear here is Smeargle. We have Blood Moon Ursaluna. We have Goldango. Cool. So both of my Pokemon should be faster. How many more turns of Tailwind are there? 2, right? I would guess. 2. So here... I get punished if they nasty plot, I guess. But last respects, if stuff goes down, should be fine. I'm happy to protect. Yeah, let's do that. I could also Beta Terra here, which would be pretty good. So let's see what they do. Yep. What's the Terra? Terra Goldango. Terra U. Terra Normal. Terra Normal. Cool. So Body Press does really well. Wave Crash is still good. This game is definitely not over yet. But I'm very happy to have baited out a Terra. There's a Make It Rain. Okay, so no Nasty Plot, so I don't get punished there. It'd be really great if they did a Blood Moon. No, Hyper Voice. Okay. So Maushold is now providing the least amount of usefulness. There's no reason. So what's my speed, right? 179. So I'm definitely not outspeeding anything under Tailwind. So I want to protect Maushold, and I'm going to switch in Archaludon. That's what I want to do. If Maushold gets the double, that's cool. I can go for an attack into Ursaluna next turn. Nope, doesn't get the protect, which is fine. So you're going to go for the Make It Rain. And this Hyper Voice. That, to me, I think is specs. How much speed? Do I have 108? So I'm probably not faster. Hyper Voice is still good. I resist this and a maybe. That was more than I would like, but now I'm +2, which is pretty good. And it is Life Orb. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. So now we're going to go Pelipper. 117. Bask is really good here. And Terra Water. Do I want a Tailwind? No, I think I want to double into Goldango here. Expecting an Ursaluna Protect. Nope, that's fine though. Fence Rose. Okay, I'm faster. That's GG's then. I was like, am I faster than this Ursaluna? That'll be the tell. But I didn't want to waste the... Yeah, that's fine. If they Blood Moon here, it's a guaranteed win. But I always Wave Crash, and that always KOs. That's just too powerful a move. Oh, Earth Power? Yeah. Single target move KOs every day of the week. They should have went for... I guess they... I get where they're going. They're covering for the Wide Guard, which I don't have. But now, I can just Weather Ball. I can Wave Crash. There we go. I was like, this game cannot poop out on me right now. And that'll be GG's. Because I'm confirmed faster with Pelipper. They could, in theory, have Vacuum Wave. But 2 Vacuum Waves would not KO Pelipper. They would need to... First, the Vacuum Wave would need to KO... my... Bask here. Then they would need to stall out Rain. But Life Orb Chip plus... Yeah, I just don't think... I don't see a world where they can win. They are taking their sweet time right now. They've crashed. Yep. Probably no Vacuum Wave. Standard Life Orb. They have Earth Power. Yeah, so they... Yeah, so GG's. Yeah, Terra Water in the rain. Basculegion goes absolutely nutsy. Super powerful. Perfect. So yeah, that's what I meant. So when I started the match... That's why I was like, I don't know the line. I don't know the perfect line to start this match out with, so I start with both. If they had led that Meowscarada, I was like, okay, I can make a safe play here. I don't think Flower Trick will KO Maushold, which is actually a good calc to check. So let's go Pokemon damage. It was Protean. I can't tell the item. But normally if it's Protean, it's choiced in some way. So let's go Meowscarada, Choice Band Protean. Let's go Maushold. So Flower Trick, if it's banded, KOs. If it's not banded, it is not KO. So yeah, it would specifically need to be choice band Meowscarada in order to get the KO. So that is a risk I take. A close team sheet, you're just not going to know. An open team sheet, I would have known that, and I could have prepared accordingly. So really good game to my opponent. Nice to show off kind of like the, oh, I don't know this matchup. What do I do to start with this team? Let's do another one. All right, we have Sneasler, Kilowattrel, Sinistra, Hisuian Zoroark, Tyranitar, and Basculegion. So off rip, when I'm looking at this, I see 2 ghost types, and I see a rock type. Maushold, not my favorite thing in the world. Incin goes quite hard here with Fake Out. And Intimidate. I can Intimidate 1, 2, 3 Pokemon. Like, Incin... Arch is not my favorite thing in the world. But leading this leaves me with 2 fighting weeks. So if they lead Sneasler, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. But Incin and I guess Bask. I'll lead Incin, Basculegion, Pelipper, Archaludon. Something I'll do a lot with this team is lead Bask plus Friend. Particularly something like Basculegion plus Incineroar. And then if there's something I feel like I can safely Wave Crash turn 1, I can swap right into Pelipper, get the speed boost, and just kind of hit something super duper hard. With Sneasler, that's scary because it's normally running Sash. So Sneasler backs, yep. I get a nice double Intimidate here. Attack fell. Attack fell. Are you White Herb or are you Focus Sash? My guess would be your Focus Sash, so I'm happy to Fake Out. I'm happy to Wave Crash Sneasler. Sneasler is easily the bigger threat here. I have Body Press in the back to handle this Basculegion. So, perfect. They do not protect. That's huge. Oh. I forgot they have Zoroark. That one's my bad. I should have known that was a thing. I should have known. That's fine, though. We have Pelipper. Has a Focus Sash. With an Intimidate on... Hang on. I'm going to knock off here and actually Tailwind. My reasoning behind this is pretty simple. With an Intimidate on the Sneasler, I'm not actually all that concerned about a close combat. I do anticipate that it will not KO without a crit. So I can go straight. I should have remembered. I forgot all about the Hisuian Zoroark. Okay, that's big. That's fine. I'm going for a knockoff here. Gets rid of something, which isn't bad. But a Tailwind will be nice. Terra Stellar? Ooh, Terra Stellar will be bad. Terra Dark. Were they I'm a bit curious on that. Predicting a... Yep. That's fine. Yep, and I survive. Now, they're not White Herb, because I intimidated them already. And I'm Safety Goggles. Quick Claw. Interesting. There goes my Sash. I wouldn't anticipate I'm faster than this Sneasler here. So here, I'm actually cool with swapping into Archaludon. And going for a Weather Ball into Sneasler. You can Rock Slide me if you want, I don't really care. But because my Rain user is gone, My thing here is that you're -1, and I have. Okay, I'm not mad about it. Backs? Okay, I'll take that. This is super effective. Does a nice chunk. Missed the Pelipper. Hey! That is amazing. Pelipper's buffed by the Sandstorm. And they've Terra'd. Okay. They have Horror Arc in the back. I think I'm happy to body... I just go for super effective damage here. There's no need to read into anything. They can swap into Hisui and Zoroark if they want, but I'm getting super effective damage on someone. Their best play is to protect backs, swap Tyranitar into Hisui and Zoroark. But they have kind of been going for simple plays. Okay, so there's that. Who comes out? Sneasler? Come on, please. This is actually a very inopportune time for you to do that. That's not going to KO. And there's no Terra, so it's Hisui and Zoroark. Yeah, I could have predicted that, but... Opposing Sneasler. Pelipper is buffeted by Sandstorm, that's fine. Who comes out? And there's the actual Sneasler. Okay. I mean, I'm happy to... I'm +2 right now. So I'm happy to body press. Swap in Incin. Get this Intimidate. They'll be -1, I'll be +2. Two Sneaslers, my worst nightmare. There's the Fake Out, which is fine. I get another Archaludon Flinch and couldn't move. And who comes? Who is it? Hyper Voice? That's fine. Does nothing. I do think that Arc can bring this back. Sneasler is buffeted by the Sandstorm. Sneasler is buffeted by the Sandstorm. Your team's Tailwind petered out. Okay. This is fine. So here's the deal. I'm actually going to Flash Cannon into Sneasler. Tailwind again. I'm going to Terra Ghost Tailwind. My thought process is if they go for a Dire Claw or Close Combat, I'll survive. If they go for a Hyper Voice, I'll survive. They'll need to specifically Shadow Ball this, or get status with Hyper, or that. That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. There's my stamina boost again. And there's the Hyper Voice. Okay, cool. Okay. Tailwind again. Cool. Alright, I think I've got this game on lock. Here's a Flash Cannon. Yep, and there's Zoroark. Alright, I think I brought this back after that turn 1. That turn 1 was my fault. I should have known. Okay, so I just body pressed this slot. And I Weather Ball this slot. You can protect here, but that's fine. Sandstream's good. Yep. So they should have protected the Sneasler there. That would have been the correct play. That crit didn't matter. So they have Quick Claw, so they could, in theory, protect, but Pelipper should survive, yeah, the remaining turns of Sandstorm. But yeah, so the play there for them to counter what I was going to do. I mean, yeah, I just body pressed Tyranitar. Weather Ball again. To us to swap T-Tar out, which they did, and then protect the Sneasler. The following turn, they swap Sneasler out into Hisui and Zoroark, and let T-Tar, let both of them go down, basically, because I would have predicted that. Then the turn after that, they can fake out one. They actually they can't fake out both Pokemon, so. Yes, so I had a really, really bad turn 1, which was my fault. I should have... You gotta remember that Hisui and Zoroark is a thing. But I'm happy that I was able to bring it back. The big dub there was saving Terra. Without that Tailwind, I don't think I could have won. If I did, it would have been far, far closer. So saving Terra so I could Terra Ghost predicting the Hyper Voice was pretty massive. And they needed a crit on that close combat. I knew I wasn't going to do that much because I was already like +3 or +4 at that point, so... Really, really happy to actually take that dub. That felt really good after that kind of terrible turn 1 to bring it back like that. So, good game to my opponent. Really good game, actually. They played very well. I think maybe the only turn that they didn't do what they needed to was that penultimate turn. Or the penultimate turn where they didn't protect the Sneasler, and the Sneasler doesn't have Protect. Which, it had Fake Out, so I'd actually anticipate it might not have Protect. It might be Sash with... Well, why would it be Sash if they have Sand? So actually, I don't know what its item is. I don't think it would be Sash, but it had Fake Out, so it's probably Fake Out, Dire Claw, Close Combat, Throat Chop. So, because it's the Terra Dark, unless that's just enough defensive Terra. But normally people use that for offense as well. But yeah, good game to my opponent. Let's do another battle. Alright, we have Hard Trick Room. Alright, I already know what I'm doing. I have a clear path for this. I go Incin, I go Bask, I go Arch, I go Peli. No need to think about it. The line for this is clear. They're going to lead something akin... They're either going to lead, like, Indeedee Gallade. They're going to lead in Delphox Indeedee. They're going to lead something. If Indeedee comes out on the field, I swap it to Pelipper and I go Burr. It's just the way this goes. The only thing I could maybe wish is that Incin was faster than Bask, because then I could swap out, but... Yep, Indeedee Delphox. Psychic Surge. That's fine. Yep, Psychic Seed. Cool. We don't play. Pelipper. Battle, Terra Water, Indeedee. That's the line. I do not know if... Sorry, stop playing with my beard. If non-Terra Water KOs. Let's check real quick. Just be max. No, I do in fact need the Terra Water. Ha! Oh, and the Terra Water is not a guarantee, but it is super likely. Yep, there we go. It is an 87.5% chance to KO the Indeedee with max attack, max HP bold. So that's huge. Gallade. Okay. Now, I'm happy to swap back into Incineroar. Because I'm sure they have Torkoal in the back. I want to protect. I don't know. I'm just going to Wave Crash Gallade. So they're not swapping out Delphox. There's the Clear Amulet from Gallade. Like, I have so many answers to the Fox that I'm just not that worried about it, I guess. Gallade's Terra what? Terra Grass? I don't know. Is this max? That's not normal. Is this still... Nope, still KOs. That's not a crit. That was not a crit. Oh my gosh. Dude. That had to be no bulk Gallade, right? I don't see a world where that's bulky Gallade. Oh my gosh, hang on. I gotta run that calc. No, it was grass. Yeah, that has to be that can't be max HP Gallade. Terrestrial Water, Terra Water, in Rain. Oh my gosh. That is insane. We go Arch. And they've used up Terra. That must be max speed, max attack. What do you mean? I guess it's fast Gallade. There's Torkoal. I mean, I just knock off Delphox. I swap back into Pelly. Nothing else to do here. So if that's not max HP, then it's still a roll. It's a 43% chance to KO with the roll. That's going to take me down to Sash, but that's fine. Pelipper's kind of done its job. I have Arch in the back. Especially if they Earth Power here, which definitely won't KO Incin. Although this is more of an offensive Incin. Yeah, there's the Eruption, which is fine. As is nothing. Here goes Archaludon. So Terra Grass is not common on Gallade. That is not something I would expect all that much. We Electro Shot, so if they protect, I get the special attack boost. Okay, so they don't. Yeah, so that's not something I would expect on Gallade all that often. Normally it's Terra Fire, so I still don't regret my play. But checking out the calcs for that, if it's no HP, so if it's max attack, okay, that crit definitely matter. I'm gonna probably, but if it's max attack, max speed Gallade, Wave Crash is doing 90.9% to 106.9%. It's a 43.8% chance to OHKO. Cause, well, I guess am I Jolly or am I? No, I'm Adamant. Okay, that changes things. So actually, that changes things. I was doing Jolly, but then that would make the Indeedee calc 100%. Oh, and Wave Crash then, even with Terra Grass, is a 93.8% chance to OHKO. Wow. But yeah, Indeedee then is probably a guaranteed OHKO with... What if I don't Terrastalize? Yeah, so it's a guaranteed OHKO with Terrastalization. So that's something important to keep in mind. So you can KO Indeedee in one turn, but you do have to have Rain, and you have to Terrastalize, and Indeedee goes down 100% of the time. And even at Terra Grass, so wait, Gallade... Trick Room Clear Amulet, Wave Crash. So Wave Crash, Adamant, Terra Water, without Terra is a guaranteed OHKO with max HP. But if we do Terra Grass, it couldn't have been max HP. But with max HP, without max HP, it is basically a 94% chance to OHKO that Gallade. So, wow, that's incredible. Really good game to my opponent again. Okay, let's do another one. I feel a lot better now from after the Grand Challenge, so that's what I mean by the line. I think the line's really important to keep in mind, especially as I start this Toronto prep. Sorry, you're going to get a lot more talking now, so if you don't like that, let me know down below, but this is like, we're really getting to the depths, but knowing like, okay, this is the team that I'm going against, what do I do? I already know my game plan, I just need to enact the game plan. That's what I do every time, so good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay. I need to say no words. No words need to be spoken here. Nothing to see here. I mean, yeah, but it's very obvious what I need to do. The only thing I might have a little bit of trouble with is Arch, but as long as I can get some defense boosts, I'll be fine. Meowscarada, I quad resist, so the crits don't matter. Where's my water? Meowscarada. Ah, sorry. I hope that doesn't cause issues. That would be a little frustrating. All right, let's see. So basically, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I would also anticipate that I'm still going to Terra Water if I need to, but I would anticipate that getting rid of Farigiraf is the same as getting rid of Indeedee. They have two. I'm a little off on this team. They're giving up a lot of offense for two. Okay. They're going to follow me. So what happens if I don't have the rain up for Indeedee? It does not KO. So in this instance then, I'm actually just gonna they're getting up Trick Room no matter what, basically. So I'm actually kind of happy to Parting Shot off you. Wave Crash and Indeedee, no. I don't want them to get the free swap, yep. But I want to get a little damage on Indeedee. But this should not KO. Yep, but now I got a nice chunk of damage. Nice. Let's go Archaludon. Trick Room. Okay, cool. So now, what do we do? We have Indeedee. So here, I'm happy to, I guess, just like, I'll Dragon Pulse here and protect. Is what I want to do. Again, I don't want to give any free swaps. I'll happily take a defense boost. Who's coming out? Yep. That's fine. I have Intimidate for the following turn. Expanding Force. So that's good. How much does this even do? Nothing. And I get a defense boost. A little bit of a Dragon Pulse there. There's that. Cool. So, now, Terra Grass, Body Press, swap an instant. I'm hoping they go for a Headlong Rush. That's their primary sweeper. Would have been better. No. Nothing resists both normal and ground, and that's kind of the problem. Headlong Rush, baby. Nothing. So I'm going to be +3. They'll be -4. They're going down. There's another Expanding Force. But getting rid of Ursaluna, even if I go... I'm not going down here. That is a lot more. Body press. Goodbye. But that is our primary Trick Room Sweeper. Gone. Here's the other thing. I could still be slower. Okay. Do I want to give up Arc here? Yes. How many more turns of Trick Room are there? The answer to that question is yes. 2. Perfect. And who can they have in the back? Nobody. I guess I'm happy to body press here. Knock off. Here. Follow me is fine. There's Expanding Force. I'm going down. Stab, Psychic Terrain. Yeah. But that's okay. Because now I can just go into Basculegion and Protect. I was always okay with going down here. If I survived, it was just like, cool. That crit didn't matter. Did it have an item? I don't remember. Was it Psychic Seed? Safety Goggles. Okay, cool. I'll just go Bask. He's left. Yeah, Scarada. I Protect. And I knock off this. The worst thing that can happen is they get another Trick Room up. Now, Meowscarada can have Trick Room. So, but in that instance, I actually think that would be bad for the cat. Because it's going to be faster than Pelipper. And I don't think they can KO my... Like, even if they get Trick Room back up here, I can double into Meowscarada next turn with a Flare Blitz and something else. Okay, who's going to Terra? Meowscarada, cool. Terra Stellar. Nice. This is fine, and I'll be faster after Rain. This is an offensive Incineroar, so I will Sucker Punch. Interesting play there. Okay. Mental Herb, and that goes down. Okay, cool. So now what? Here I'm happy to swap into Pelipper. Oh, do I want to do that? No. I want to Aqua Jet to break a potential Sash. I want to Flare Blitz. That's fine. So what are you? I'm assuming you're Sash, but then you can't win. You still can't win. There's no way. No, you're not even Sash. Okay. Yeah, good game to my opponent then. My thought process there was even if they Sucker Punch and take down my Basculegion, then I get the Flare Blitz into Meowscarada. I take it down to Sash. I have a chance to burn, and then I win right then and there. But then I come out, and it would require 3 hits to KO my 2 Pokemon since Pelipper is Sash. And they just can't do that. They can't make it happen. So, really good game to my opponent. What does that put me at? That's 4 matches. 9-ish minutes. 9 minutes a match. So that's like 40. One was like 7. They were all about that time. I'm gonna call it. I don't know, actually. I'm having... What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. Let's do one more. Lots of trick room today. Lots of trick room today. There's no need to do anything else. Scrafty is a little scary, because then they can get the trick room up. But that's okay. Like an Armor Rouge in DD lead is not my favorite thing in the world. That would be the only thing that I like, okay, I gotta do something about this. But even then, I just anticipate that they would go for like Expanding Force, Follow Me, Expanding Force, Trick Room, like not anticipating for me to get the KO on DD, and if they do that, it's basically game over there. I do find that when people feel like they're safe, they try not to get the Trick Room, because you do want to... I could not ask for a better lead. This is amazing. There's that seed. There's an Intimidate. This is definitely a... Okay. There's nothing to do here. This is a Belly Drum. This is a Follow Me. I go Pelipper. I go Terra Water. I Wave Crash and DD. This is... Yeah, we're facing a lot of Trick Room, but it's nice because you're seeing the line. And that's kind of the big thing. That's the kind of the thing I want to... That's the thing I'm starting with in this. I'm knowing my game plans. And so you're seeing that no matter what, every time I'm able to do this, I'm handling it well. Now, I didn't do it with the last one because there was 2 Trick Room centers, and I did not want to give them a free swap. That's why I deviated from the plan, but this time there's only 1 Trick Room center. There's the Follow Me. Give me the Belly Drum. You're fine. Then I can just do it again next turn. The thing with Snorlax is that it has incredible special bulk, but it does not have incredible physical bulk. So who's coming in? Porygon 2. Okay. So now here's the deal. Porygon 2 absolutely never runs Protect. So the question is what does more damage? Porygon 2. Eviolite, cool. Weather Ball. And not by a little. And Wave Crash. Double into Porygon. Custap Berry. Okay, who was ever guessing that, though? If they don't Trick Room here, I'm good. Yep, that's about right. And there's the Trick Room. Okay. That's fine. What do they have in the back for the Trick Room? Not Araquanid. So I go Incin. I'm going to Body Press Porygon, anticipating Snorlax to Terra Ghost. I should have... Okay, who comes in? A Araquanid, that's fine. I get a double Intimidate, which is nice. So now you're just a -+5, which is not amazing, but... No, wow. I was not anticipating you. Body press. So that was a good play by them. But now I can go Pelipper. How many more turns of Trick Room are there? 3. You would need to double Pelipper here. So I'll Hurricane Araquanid. They're not going for stuff I anticipate them to go for. Even better. That's perfect. Why would you Wide Guard there? Wait a minute, what? This isn't Stab. Damn. Oop. Sorry. Doesn't even KO. Alright. There's still a win con. I think. I Weather Ball Snorlax. And Araquanid hits itself in confusion. Then the last turn of Trick Room, I Protect. So Araquanid needs to hit itself in confusion. There's my Sash. Do I get paralyzed? So Araquanid needed to hit itself in confusion to start. Nope. Alright, GG's. It was the Custap Berry specifically that got me. I don't really feel bad. That's best of 1 tech. And there's some of its HP. Yeah. I mean, I don't... It is what it is. Nothing I could have done there. Maybe I should have seen it when I didn't see the Citrus Berry. But, I mean, that's just a clear best of 1 tech. So, it is what it is. Good game of my opponent, but I'm not ending on a loss. So, I guess we're doing a 6 match. Let's go! Alright, we have Hibiki with Torkoal, Indeedee. I mean, the same things. Okay. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is Annihilate, but I can always go a Blast in if I need to. So I bring the same 4. Quite honestly. And we see what they lead. But yeah, so if they lead Annihilate, which I would anticipate to be Scarf Final Gambit, I will go for that. If they lead Indeedee, normally these Indeedees are sashed. Oranguru Annihilate, yep. Inner Focus Annihilate. Okay. Yes, Oranguru is scary. And they're gonna get up the Trick Room. But Annihilate proffers Final Gambit, Rage Fist. I can wait out the Trick Room. I cannot wait out the Annihilate. Inner Focus is a bit interesting. This opponent's ranked high, is like in the 2000s, I guess. Who's coming in? Oranguru? What, Terra Water? Terra Dark. Is this just gonna be a foul play? Yo, if this is a foul play, okay. Otherwise, I'm a bit confused on... Like, there's no way Incin's KOing you with a single hit. Nope, there's the Trick Room. I'm a little confused on that, but okay. So first things first, I protect. I double protect here. No Terra either is interesting. I'm assuming Instruct Blood Moon. Yep. Into Whomst. Okay, so I could have... So here I actually want to go Arch. Aqua Jet. Let's see how much this does. This is Terra Water Aqua Jet in the rain. There's Torkoal, which is fine. Well, now it's Aqua Jet in the sun, but they're weak to it at least. I'm assuming this is a Hyper Voice. Yeah, no Terra though, so. Doesn't do very much, but that's fine. Here's Hyper Voice. Doesn't even KO. Dark Spray's fine. I mean, here I go Peli. How many more turns of Trick Room? 3? 2. Aqua Jet again. Not... They should have swapped out Torkoal, right? I mean, this is good damage into Oranguru, whom I would anticipate is insanely bulky, though. Almost does half. There's an Eruption, which will KO 1. Yeah, I don't... Even in the rain, I don't think that crit mattered. So here's the deal now, though. Torkoal really can't do anything to me. So I'm pretty happy to swap Arch here. Weather Ball, Torkoal, Body Press. I forgot they had used Terra. Yeah, this is a pretty safe... Like, even if you, for some reason, have Sunny Day, I don't think you're KOing either of these two Pokemon. And you can't swap into either of these moves because that's fine. Yeah, that's not even going to KO with an Instruct. And that's only going to give me stamina boosts. That's kind of my only complaint with... Now, they could crit, so let's not get too big for our britches now. They do not. Okay, cool. So that basically locks this game up. Because they have no swap into either of these moves. Because there's the Body Press. The Weather Ball is definitely going to KO. Super effective. Weather Ball in rain has insane damage output. Yep. And all I have left is Ursaluna. I have plenty of rain turns left. And with being a Trick Room team, I don't think they have any speed investment into Urs. And they've already used Terra. So that's basically GG's, right? Yeah. With a little bit of damage. Yeah, Earth Power on Torkoal is, in my opinion, has a little lack of power to it. Bump, bump, bump. And there's Urs. GG's. Good game to my opponent, but yeah, as I said, I can I can get my way out of Trick Room. It was much harder for them to get their way into it. That double Blood Moon turn was a little upsetting because I guess, again, they had to respect the wide guard because they don't know if I had it. But I wasted the turn with Basculegion when I could have KO'd I easily could have KO'd Ursaluna there, but because I would have got my sash. But then I would lose weather control. Yeah, then I would have permanently lost weather control there. No, if I had just protected, I would have been fine. If I had just protected Pelipper. But making that read, I felt, was like a little unnecessary. Like, I still won the match. I won the match relatively handily. So I felt like, looking back, like, yeah, I could have done that. But making that read right there would have been kind of, ugh. You know, so win some, you lose some. So really great showing today. 6 games, 5 wins, 1 loss. I feel very happy with that. And the loss was maybe quasi from best of 1. So yeah, really good team still. Still a fantastic team. So let's go ahead and hop into the outro. All right, everyone. Don't take the headphones off. That is the team. I'm glad to see that it's still really good. It still has super solid play into the meta. And even though people are kind of expecting rain now, it still just offers so much offensive pressure. So good. I'm glad that we got to show at least one with Maushold. I'm not bringing Amoongus all that often unless I need to redirect stuff or I feel like I can really safely put stuff to sleep. But even into normal Trick Room matchups, I'm not really bringing Amoongus that often. I'm just doing my best to stop the Trick Room. So, Nicholas, thank you so much for making and sharing the team. I know it's been out for a long time, but as we begin the road to El Toronto, I want to make sure that and understanding the meta, I want to do well. I would really love to make day 2. So I'm going to do everything within my power to make sure that I have the skills to do that. And I'm going to leave nothing on the table. So I'm happy to have you all here along for the journey. If you have suggestions for the series, go ahead and drop them down in the comments below. But I think overall, it's going to be a really good time. We're going to learn a lot. And I'm going to feel more confident in myself. So, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're over 400 subscribers. We're less than 100 away from the 500 subscriber goal, which then I will do something. I don't know. Maybe stream? Storm, you're going to have to help me with that one. I don't know how to do that. But maybe go ahead and that's at least what I'm thinking at the moment. But if y'all have any other suggestions, feel free to comment down below. And let's get those subscribers. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. You are appreciated. Please have a wonderful day. Peace.